Hey Amanda, it's Aaron Olson here with Nike Junior Golf Camps at Pebble Beach. Hope you had a great week with us. Hope you made some new friends. Seemed like you had a very nice time with Sam, and I wanted to congratulate you again on your hole-in-one, which is awesome. I knew we would have at least one hole-in-one this summer, and I'm glad that you got one of them. So that's awesome. We have your before video on the left hand side here and some of the after stuff that I took on the right, and we have just a few things that we really focused on and that you worked on the other coaches with during the week. But the first thing that I noticed here is your posture is much better. On the left hand side you're a little bit squatty, as I would call it, so it's almost like you're sitting in a stool. You can imagine a stool kind of under you here a little bit. And that does a couple things. It puts your weight too far back on your heels. I know Jeff tried to get your weight more on your toes. If I take these lines off and I draw a line kind of, let's say, from your hip bone down there, and we do it on the right hand side from your hip bone down, you'll see that the line on the left falls way back on the back part of your heel, your shoe, and the line on the right falls closer to the middle of your foot. So that's a very nice change. Less knee flex, weight more on your toes, your chest or your upper body is bent over the golf ball a little bit more, and that just sets you up to have more success throughout the next year or so, or however long you're going to be playing golf, I guess, forever. And I really like that setup on the right. So we'll take this back, and I know you worked on a couple of backswing things. One of them being the path that the club was taking here. So in the left-hand video, your club head and your hands start to move really far inward right away. And as you do that and go to the top, then your club gets to be pointed to the right of the target a little bit. You can see the shaft of the club there. And also with the way you were gripping it, take this line off, your club face gets a little bit closed, and by that I mean at this point in the golf swing it's facing a little bit too much towards the sky. In the right hand video, let's do some comparison here. And the club is much more out in front of you to start with. Let me get the lines off of this one and bring it back to the same position. So your hand path has changed considerably, more out in front of you on the right as we continue up. This club will continue to travel on a little better plane, so we don't have that club crossing the line, as I would call it, or pointing too far to the right anymore. Let me get this here. It's pointed almost exactly parallel to your target line. So that club at the top in a perfect world would line up kind of with your heels, with where you're going, where your target line is. And we take this one up to the top on the left hand side. The club's pointed this direction, quite a bit different from your heel line and your target line. So that's a big change, and that affects a lot of things in the downswing as well. Let's take this down a little bit. Club's more out in front of you, it doesn't get stuck behind your hips, and this is a very nice swing on the right. On the left, you'll see there's a little bit of bounce to your swing, so I know Jason and you worked on this quite a bit, how there's a little bit of a kind of jump move or a little bit of a hitch right about there. So if we just play this regular slow motion speed, one of the things that makes that happen is kind of where the club comes from in the backswing. So with you getting the club on a better plane in the backswing and coming down on a better plane, you're able to eliminate some of that jump or some of that bounce. And I think in the long run that'll really help you with your consistency and your contact. So if you have any questions on this at all, you can always email me. My email is aolson, O-L-S-O-N, @ravenphx.com. And hope you have a great summer, the rest of your summer playing golf, and good luck with this next year. So let us know how your college plans happen and everything else in the next year. All right, thanks, Amanda.